In that future world, if you are a person walking on the street, it is very likely that you will be stopped by the police for questioning. Because in this world, it is illegal to be single. Once found that you have no object, the end will be the same as him. First to your belt to install a lock, and then your right hand tied behind you. Whether it is to brush your teeth and take off your pants to go out to meet people, can only use your left hand. This man does not believe in evil must try. The result will be punished right hand into the toaster toast half an hour. What's even more terrible is that if you can't get off the hook within 45 days, then you will be turned into an animal, whether it's a pig or a dog. You can choose the breed. Like his brother became a real single dog, today was David's first day as a divorced single. According to the rules, he is escorted to the matching hotel, where he will live for the next 45 days until he finds a date. In this world, one condition has to be met for a relationship to work, and the two have to share common traits to be together, such as both having frequent nosebleeds, or both liking to swim. Just then, the hotel manager comes to check in and asks him what animal he would like to turn into if he doesn't find his other half after 45 days. David answers with a lobster, because lobsters can live for over 100 years, and not getting caught is another story. The manager also told him the good news, that the hotel has a daily hunt for loners who hide in the forest. Loners are those who can't find a date at the hotel and don't want to turn into animals and choose to run away. Every time a loner is killed, the 45-day countdown is extended by 1 day. However, many days pass without David killing a single animal, and he gives up, thinking that with his charming charisma, it would be easier for him to find a date. At a dance, he asked a girl with a nosebleed to dance, but after half a day of dancing, he realized that they didn't have a single trait in common. Dan, who was sitting next to him, spoke up and said that he would get married tomorrow. The next day, Ben hit on Mary swimming. This greeting is not yet finished. Nosebleed gushed out. The two were identified as having the same features, and they were successful in holding hands. The treatment received also let the single dog off stage envy. The original small single room replaced by a larger double room. Originally eat cookies, and now in the couples area want to eat what you want to eat. Next they only need to stay in the hotel for 15 days. 15 days without a fight to break up. They can return to the outside world to live. As for how Ben did it, David found out that night that Ben stated that a little nosebleed every day was nothing at all as long as it didn't turn into an animal. This enlightens David that honest people can't get off the hook. After a few days of observation, he found an indifferent woman, and acting indifferent seemed easiest. It just so happened that an older woman didn't want to turn into an animal and jumped to her death next to her. Listening to the big mom's screams, he went to Alice's side and tugged and indifferently said, "I hope she dies." Right away I was playing golf, and I am quite tired. As some woman, the last thing I needed is some woman dying slowly and loudly. I didn't expect Alice to be more indifferent. I can't hear you with all this screaming. We'll talk some other time when it's quieter. In the hot springs together, Alice to David ignore. Self-conscious pick up a glass of wine, but I did not expect the glass just put down. Alice was cherry stuck in the throat. After some painful struggle, she fainted. David, indifference to look at, did not want to say her meaning about the past 10 seconds. The woman woke up on her own. "I think very much." "Yes, I think so too." The two were identified as a couple with the same characteristics.